Hello my friends, this is Editedcub, and welcome to part 3 of the Peacecraft tour. As you can see, we're starting out in the Peace Kingdom spawn point, and today we're going to cover some of the highlights of the Old World. Now the Old World is our first map. It has been running for about a year and a half, something along those lines. I don't exactly remember very well, but it's definitely been a while. This is the portal for it, diamond block and gold block. And if we go into it, we transport to the Old World. And this, where I'm standing, was the old spawning point, where new players would log in and see this sign for the first time. Welcome to the world of Peacecraft. This is also the spawn point if you died somewhere in the world, and you'd make your way down here to the portal room. And this is a very important sign. I believe that we do keep the rules up to date, so if you just type in /KB in your chat window like this, it gives you these choices. And to read any one of those, you would just type in any one of those lines, such as, let's read whitelisting, as long as I can spell it correctly. There we go. We have a default blacklister rank to deter griefers and other individuals who wish to make the server less than fun. To be whitelisted, one must be on the server for an hour and gain the trust of the moderators. There you go. And you can type in any one of those lines to learn our rules, and they are rather evident in that case. We have a little enchanting room here, which is very nice. And around this portal area, we have 3 floors, and each floor has portals to different locations, such as Crescent Mountain, which is a rank 2 town. This is a very nice town. We will be stopping by there, I think. Dome City is also rank 2. It's also a very nice city. The Spleef Arena. The thing about this is I don't exactly remember which Spleef Arena this goes to, because we have let's see. I know we have 2 official Spleef Arenas, and then there are another 3 or 4 scattered around the world. I have no idea what this NPC is doing here, burning to death, but that's actually pretty funny. His name is Lamar Smith. And this is our quest giver, named Troll. And as the sign says, type /Q to do the quest. We did have multiple quests in the game. I'm not entirely sure how many of them are working right now, but as time progresses, we will update those. And this is our mod board. It lists the current moderators. Well, it was current as of April 5th. Some of these guys don't play anymore. Broxy still comes around. Jings has disappeared. Magnus is a mod now, and we really need to update this at some point to add some other guys. Yeah. This is our mod board. This is basically tells you who's in charge. And the trash bin if for any items you want to get rid of, like that. And go in there. There you go. Okay, so let's look at the first floor first. We have some rather decorative portals here. I do enjoy them. We spent a good amount of time actually trying to figure out a very good design to use, and this is the one we settled on. Each one of these is a portal that goes to a different town, and then we have this portal here, Terra Aquarium. This is an underwater town, and you just jump in the pool, which I will do later. But let's go all the way over to this side to South Figaro, which is a rank 2 town. The history behind this town, let me turn off the rain here. Make it day so things are a little easier to see. The history behind this town is I actually built this place as 3D art. I am a big fan of the Final Fantasy games, and South Figaro is a game it is a town that is out of Final Fantasy 3 or 6, depending on which version that you play. And it took me about a month, I would say, to build all of this. Most of the time was spent flattening the land, so I could build the whole thing, and then the buildings and this wall here and whatnot, I believe it only took me maybe 2-3 weeks to make all the buildings and everything. This was not this farm here was not me. I think this was God, I can't remember his name. Rocket, something Rocket. I think his name is on his house. And I know I'm being distracted right now. Chan Rocket. Yeah. I believe that this farm here was built by Chan Rocket, which is a really cool dude. Yeah, it was nice having a neighbor out here, you know. And I think my little hideout is still down here. Yeah, it is. Look at that. I built a little underwater hideaway. While I was building this place, there's, you know, there are mobs everywhere and everything. So I decided to build that little underwater hideout so I could hide from the mobs during the night. And then, you know, daytime came and I came out and got back to work. Yeah, this place was a pretty fun project, and it became a town when it got enough popularity with players that they actually wanted to live here. So I opened it up, turned it into a town, and put down lots. And actually, to see the lots which are available and which are not, well, which are available at least, you type in /towns to see the town list, of which we have quite a few. This one here, Rushville Jr., is in the New World, so it'd be kind of hard to buy a lot for it in the Old World, or at least it'd be hard to find a lot in Rushville Jr. in the Old World. But Rushville, Wastelands, Little Canadia, Los Sands, Undercity, Terra Aquarium, Del Rio, Crescent Mountain, South Figaro, Dome City, Rome, and Peace City. Those are all Old World towns. Now, Mod Town is exactly what it says. It's a town for mods. It's a nice secret place that we can just stash our stuff and go to get away from the perils of the map. You know, kick up our feet in our own homes and relax. That's not to say that mods don't have homes in other towns. I mean, I've got homes in a few of these, I believe. But to see the lots, you would type in lots Rushville, let's say. And there's the list of all the available lots. I don't know why these are worth $1 million. I'll have to go check that out. But as you can see, Rushville has a lot of available lots. The 36 square blocks means that the footprint of the lot is 36 blocks. So it could be a 6 by 6. Obviously 30s are smaller, 72 is bigger. And somehow you know, the math works out. So I mean, there is a 20 square block available in Rushville. It would be very tiny, only a 4 by 5. But for a place to keep your stuff, they work out, because every one of our lots is a protected area. So you can throw down a chest and you know, store your stuff there safely. Nobody can steal it. Yeah, it's pretty good. And let me just let them know. And yeah, so that is South Figueroa. Let's see if there are any lots available here. Yeah, there are 3 relatively good-sized lots. Yeah, this was a very fun build, I'll tell you. Very fun. So, let's go back to the portal room, and we will check out Little Canada. Little Canada is one of our smallest towns that has a very large, unusual building in it. Okay. I haven't been here in a while, so but it is in a snow biome. And if I fly up, here's the entire town. As I said, it is one of our smallest. It is also one of the few towns in the Peacecraft Old World map that has pixel art. And apparently something very bad happened to Yoshi. Okay, I'm sorry. I was just looking at Yoshi from the wrong angle. But yeah, I mean, we got pixel art like all over the map. I think there's some more over here, and I'll get right back to the town in a moment. Somebody is busy taking down the cubes? Good God, what the hell happened? Pikachu's grief to hell. Well, at least Pinky and the Brain still look good. Yeah, a lot of pixel art's missing. As we used to have a Link out here and a whole bunch of other stuff. Wonder what happened. Anyway, the lots in Little Canada, I don't know if we have any available. Apparently not. They're all sold. But you know, as you can see, they range from modest little houses like this to very unusual buildings like this. This is quite an interesting construct, and I keep running into this one. Another very interesting construct. But yeah, and this is a very nice small town and a very nice place to live. And let's see if we follow this road over this way, I believe. Yes. Let's go up over the mountain. Here is the Trojan horse that I believe the creator of Rome built, which is Auto-Destruct. I don't remember who built this. I think it was him. But we have small barracks outside the town. Apparently one has seen some battle damage. With a large floating star above it. That's interesting. And there are holes missing in the wall of Rome. Oh, good thing Otto doesn't play anymore. He'd be pissed. Oh, I'll have to fix that. Figure out who did it and ban people. But this is Rome. This is Otto's castle. He built this for himself, you know, a place for him to store his stuff, place for him to live and whatnot. We have the Rome Colosseum over here. This is one of the places where PvP games are held. Contestants would enter through either door on the ends here, and then the PvP game would start, you know, and they'd beat the hell out of each other, and whoever wins gets the reward of I forget what. Been a while. I haven't really gotten into the scripting, you know, in quite a while. I haven't looked at it. But, here is the humor. Here's the Rome nightclub. I know this was built after ancient Rome, but apparently ancient Rome now has a nightclub. And this is the portal into Rome. This is where everybody begins when they get here. Let's see, made by Auto-Destruct. A lot of the community buildings in Rome, not to mention the walls and the castle and a whole bunch, and the roads and everything, a lot of the stuff was made by him. He did, however, recruit a ton of people to help him level the area, you know, take the mountains down and stuff like that. So we have all these rules in behind the glass walls. Now this building I'm in is a protected space. Some more rules here. Things to do or see: read at the library, fight in the Colosseum, ride the rail car to other towns and see the barracks. And there's a lot of cool stuff. And Rome is probably one of our more impressive towns because of its size and its complexity. Because these walls that line the perimeter of the town are just amazing. And these things, I love these walls. It's very well done. And it's because I'm filming this. This is my little place. I built this. This is a reproduction of the Temple of Fortuna Virilis. I found a picture of it on the internet. And I built this because Otto and God, I can't remember his name. There's too many people. Otto and one other dude were holding a contest in Rome for who could build the best Roman stuff, you know, and I mean, who built the most impressive things in a Romanesque style. They graded on a the curve 1 to 10, and I think I got like an 8 or 9 for this. Because because I wanted to do something Roman, you know, and I enjoy ancient Greek and Roman mythology, so I wanted to build something like that. And we have a number of other buildings that are kind of Romanesque, I think. I haven't been here in a long time. But, oh, the bathhouse. I believe that Otto built this too. I also believe that this is based off of the original bathhouse, Roman bathhouse, I think. So, yeah. Well, let's take the Rome portal back to the portal room, provided I can find... Oh, the barracks. I forgot, there's a PvP zone inside the barracks. There, you just go in here, and this central floor area here is a PvP zone for battle training. So, you know, if you log on and you want to do PvP with your friends or whatever, you can come to Rome, go into the barracks, and have some fun. Although I will admit, PvP is not my cup of tea. I've never really been interested in it. I'm more of a co-op player than a versus player. So, we take the portal back to the portal room, and Rome has this neat little room for it over here. It's been rebuilt several times. I think this is the 3rd iteration. And you just walk down the hall here. It's a very plain hallway for such a nice room. And let's see, we started where? We started on this side. Went to Little Canada. Let's go to Los Sands, which is a rank 4, so it's a cheaper town. And we have some high-rises here. This one is not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, that's Shazzafish, no wonder. I remember him building that. The sun that has never been finished. This thing has been like this for so many months, maybe a year. Nobody's gotten around to finishing it, which I actually kind of think is funny. We have the water castle out there. This is actually a pretty neat structure. I believe that this castle footprint is very reminiscent of Final Fantasy structures, you know, castles. And at least that's the way I see it. And I love the water curtain here. To tell you the truth, if memory serves, this is one of the oldest structures on this map. This thing has been around since early beta days. Like this town, and interesting backstory to this town. I had to do a map update once, which I hadn't done before on a server, and somehow in the update, the chunk that this town is on, see, this town sits in like one single MCR. Or at the time they were called MCR, so that was the file format for the Minecraft maps. They're called MCA now, but this MCR got deleted. I don't know how, but it was just missing. So when somebody went back to Lost Sands, they popped up in the portal, because I mean, our custom portals are hard-coded into the game. So it doesn't matter what's here. I mean, this could be sitting at the underneath a gigantic snow-covered mountain, and a player would still appear like right here, because of the way our portals work. Now, this portal was actually under a mountain. It was a sand-covered mountain because this biome didn't change when the MCR disappeared. So this was just a large sandy mountain. and it took me a while to dig a way out of the mountain, just so people could use the portal. And then it also took me a lot longer to actually find a copy of the town so I could chop it back in. Yeah, that was one of the more, I would say, hilarious accidents that I've had happen to me. And not only this town disappeared, but Little Canada disappeared too. I don't understand how. To this day, I don't understand how that happened. But it was actually kind of funny, you know, if you thought about it the right way. It wasn't funny if your stuff was in the town and it disappeared for a while, but it was cool. You know, I got the town back. Everybody got their stuff back, and it was a pretty good fun. Definitely a learning experience for me. But you know, we have some pretty nice buildings here. I kind of like this one. This one looks to me like a children's block concept of a building. It's like a kid just took Legos and wanted to build a house. We have a big pyramid out here. This pyramid has been repaired several times because it's been griefed several times. And apparently it's been griefed again. See if there's any internal damage. Yes, there is. Only a little bit though. That's fine. We can fix that later. Whoever did that probably doesn't play anymore. Okay, so if we go back to Lost Sands here, I really do love this town, by the way. This was the second town that I bought a lot in. My first lot was obviously in Rushville, and this building here, where Shazzafish built his skyscraper, that's where my tower used to be. I used to have a big sandstone and glass tower standing here. It actually looked pretty cool because I had a wooden staircase going up in circles up the center, and it looked pretty nice. Not nearly as nice as his. Not nearly as nice as this. What is this, like 3 buildings in one? No, okay. So here's another one of these high-rises. And this is a very nice building too. I like this. This is very pretty. Who built this? Piper Son. Cool. Well, Piper Son, if you ever see this, nice job. And we have the boring cobble box of shit. This is one thing we try and frown on the server, is just a gigantic cobble thing. You know, cobble it's the easiest resource to get. It's the most boring resource to get. And things made out of just cobble just look like crap. You know, this doesn't look that bad because it kind of shakes things up a little. You know, you've got glass and you've got some wool and different shapes on it. You know, some indents here. So this person, whoever built this, seems to have tried Tea Patty. Yeah, seems to have tried to make a art form out of it, and it is still mostly cobble, but it's got a little different in there. A little bit different. You know, this is another kind of boring thing. I mean, yes, it's got the wooden roof, but I mean, from here, you're not going to see that. All you're going to see is a big cobble box that's just ugly as sin. Anyway, let's go. Let's move on to the next town, which is Del Rio, or rank 2. This is probably, well, this was, I should say, one of our most attractive towns. Is like all of the buildings were like all made of wood and logs and stuff like that, and it was extremely well done. Wow, this building is still here. This is one of the oldest buildings in Del Rio. There used to be like 6 of these. They're all in a row, and it looked very cookie cutter and made things very confusing, which was, I think, was actually kind of fun. Now, fancy. This is the fancy bank. This used to be a giant super mall, run by 4 players. Four players. Who were some of the original starting players in Peacecraft. And they had this big location here in Del Rio. They had another location in Peace City, which we will get to. I think they had another one somewhere else too. But this bank is, I forget who runs this now. And I just jumped in the water. Yeah, I forget who runs this now. I think one of my developers does. Oh, there it is in the middle. Steve Ice 10, Enel Red Rob, and Zach the Tech. Yeah, Steve Ice is one of my developers, and Enel Red Rob and Zach the Tech 97 are both admins. Now you can come here and message them if they're on, and you can store your stuff here. You know, you throw your stuff into the input water stream, and they'll pick it up, put it in a chest for you. When you want to come back and get your stuff, you send them a message. They go get your stuff out of a chest, throw it in the output water here. You just come by, pick it up, and yeah, it's all good. And we have and then this is really kind of boring, but whatever. Now we have some very nice houses here. This is a rather attractive structure. I think this might be Wedpad. Ninja Chick! Wow, I haven't seen her in a long time. But yeah, there's some really creative people here. This is my house. This was built by a friend of mine, Arkel. He's one of my admins. When it comes to building, I don't have much of a flair for creativity. A lot of my stuff ends up being like really boring. At least to me, it's really boring. And you know, other people enjoy my stuff. I don't exactly know why. But you know, to each his own. If you like the things I build, then cool. You know, thanks. I appreciate it. Zeke and Boyd's Mansion. Wow. Zeke is one of our community managers now, and I do see him from time to time. Boyd, I don't know what happened to him. And it doesn't appear to be done, but it does look very interesting. I like it, and I like the gold block caps on the log pillars, and I do like the shape. It's very nice. And here's another, what looks to be unfinished building, but it definitely has a nice floor plan going for it. Now, I like the interplay with the birch and the birch planks, the regular wood with the wool. Yeah, that looks very nice. It's got a little patio here. It's very, very nice. This, however, this is got to be my favorite building in Del Rio. It's got the very Japanese feel to it. And with the previous owners, I can't remember who anymore. The actual builder of this building had a big yin yang sign out here in the lawn. It looked really cool. I wish I kept that. That was really nice. And this is a new building to me. And this looks very nice. I like it. Avatar's house. Wow, avatar. If anybody points you to the direction of my videos, you've got a very nice house here, man. Very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Good job. Oh, let's see what else we got here. Ooh, a nice castle. Oh, this is wet pads. This one, I do believe that this one is Wet Pad's house. Well, castle. Yeah, I mean, he's... Wet Pad is one of our chief miners. Whenever he's on, that's about all he does, is mine. And, yeah, he's a really nice guy. I haven't seen him in a while. Hope he's okay. Pretty nice house here. You know, got some good balconies on it and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This is Del Rio. Got some nice houses up here on bluffs overlooking the town. One of them was built by Malicent, and I think that he still owns it, even though I don't see him come on too much. And over here is the Del Rio train station. It's a very low building. We haven't really gotten too much into the design of this thing. This is Joel and myself. Joel actually did most of the work here. While he was busy building putting the building together and putting the tracks in and whatever, I was busy underground digging out the tunnel. You see this iron ore under the tracks? Those are boosters. So if you see these and you see, if you run into tracks and you see the iron ore, don't take it. Those are cart boosters, and if found that you have taken them, you will be banned. We don't take griefers lightly on the server at all. Pretty much you grief one block and we find out you're done. So yeah, it's pretty fun. And we try to keep the peace, you know, which is why we have such strict ruling. We did Lost Sands, that was Del Rio. We've already been to Rome, got there from Little Canada. Undercity is, well, pretty much what the name says. It's a city under the ground. It's like a dwarven city, sort of. You know, lots of brick, lots of stone. Now, in this place, in Undercity, I will say that cobble really doesn't look very out of place. Because it is an underground town. So, I mean, this is pretty much the only town in Peacecraft that I will allow a cobblestone box like this, because it just makes sense. Although this is rather interesting. Checkerboard with stone and half slabs, that's pretty neat. But Undercity, I actually don't remember if Undercity has any lots open. Hey, it does. It's got 2 lots open. Nice. But this is another one of our places to live. To get out of the city and to the surface, you just go up these stairs here. And somehow the stairs go through one of the lots, which is actually kind of weird. I think it was set up that way originally by the original builders. And I need to see something. Is this outside the town? No, good, okay. Well, I don't know how those holes got in the wall. Oh, duh, it was already there. But yeah, you go up these stairs to leave the town. And here we are. We're on the surface and on the road to Del Rio, I believe. Bunch of buildings out here that I hadn't seen before. This one is new. It's pretty cool. This over here, this large structure here, this is Tubby Emu's Spleef Arena. It's a multi-floor Spleef Arena, and I can't believe all these torches are still here. We were filming here once. Well, he was filming here, and we were just screwing around. And he made some kind of wisecrack about how long it would take to light this place up correctly. So, using my owner powers, I decided to cover pretty much every floor in this arena with torches. Because if he's going to be a smartass, so am I. And it was pretty fun, you know. I mean, we all had a really good laugh over this. And he's like, "Oh my God, it's taking so long to get rid of those." And I'm like, "Well, they're here now, dude. It's your problem." Yeah, we have fun. We have a lot of fun teaching each other, and you know, making sarcastic wisecracks, stuff like that. Anyway, here's the inside of the arena. He's made a couple of changes. This is his filming catwalk here, you know, so he can look down into each of the contestant pens. I believe this is set up for Mob Bash, which is when he says start the game, I fly over the top, spawn in, you know, 10 or 20 zombies into each thing, something like that, and players try and live as long as they can, kill as many as they can, and whoever either kills the most or just kills all of them and kills all of them first wins. And for the prize, we'll like pool stuff together that we've got on us, you know, whatever it would be. Pablo broke the door. He got stuck. I'll put it back. No, I won't. I'm filming. It'd take too damn long to find it. Okay, and I don't remember the block ID for it, so I can't give it to myself either. Anyway, let's fly back into Undercity, because I can't find the rest of the towns. And we will press on to the next location. And I can't remember which one that is, because it's been a long time since I've been back in this portal room. Rushville, rank 5. This is the starting town for any player. It has the cheapest lots, as I've already shown. It has the smallest lots, as you might be able to see. A lot of these tiny little, you know, shoebox lots here. But this is your starting town. When you just log on to the server and you get some money together, this is where you come to get your first lot, so you can protect your stuff, put it away. And here's Arkel's house. Just to show you something pretty, because this is very property of I'm Not the Pimp. That's funny. I forgot he did that. This is something pretty in just a sea of trash. And I'm sorry, but a lot of these buildings just, you know, this is nice. This mushroom house here, that's pretty cool too. But like, well, look at that. It's kind of like Lord of the Rings ish. I can forgive that. This is Zora's house. It's always very interesting to look at. I have a lot of fun with it. We have the rainbow house over here. I love that. Now this is the place where you have a lot of this stuff. I forget who did this, and Polly apparently did that. But we have some pixel art over here. This was all done by Little Pink. She is a very good pixel artist, as you can see. You know, and I wish she didn't stop. I would love to see just the entire horizon of Rushville filled with pixel art of one type or another, and that would have been cool. That would have made me really happy to see all that. But Rushville in itself is a fairly large town. We used to run about 100 players on the server a day. I would say between 60 and 100 players a day. And obviously we quieted it down some. And, you know, if we get them back, we get them back. I would love to see this server, you know, live and thrive and jump again. This is a really fun server. And the players that I have now are a really good bunch of guys. Guys and girls, I should say. Yeah, and this place is really cool. You know, we've got the community farm over here. If you take a tree, just replant what you take. You know, reeds, don't take the whole thing. Just, you know, cut them down to the bottom block. Wheat, replant whatever you take. Stuff like that. Cactus, same thing. You know, you come here, take what you want, replant whatever you take. You know, the tree farm, same deal. You need some saplings, you need some wood, come out here, take whatever wood you need, replant whatever trees you take, and you're good. We have a floating city over here. I don't know why. Oh, I think this is Paladine. This is pretty interesting. There is no portal for this town. This is a totally player-built town. And it doesn't look that bad. You know, I don't mind it. I don't mind that it's floating. Ah! Weather. Bad. Go away. Bad weather. I'm filming. Leave me alone. Uh-oh. We have a giant Super Mario warp pipe. That's cool. Well, let's get back to Rushville here. This is the entrance to Rushville if you were walking in from the road. This entrance was built by Pump, my fellow co-owner. And I think he did an absolutely remarkable job. This little river here is my contribution. Apparently I do landscapes a lot better than I do construction. Yeah. This is your starting town. So let's move on. And I don't remember how long I've been filming. No, that's okay. We've got more towns here. We have got Wastelands, another rank 5. This is basically Rushville revisited, because it has a lot of crazy-ass cobble and wooden buildings. Cobble and wooden planks being the cheapest, you know, building material, as I said before. And we have lots of tall towers and very ungainly, physically impossible buildings that can only occur in Minecraft or in computer-generated movies, which is, I don't know, both ugly and interesting. The interesting backstory to Wastelands is that I laid out the road system. While I was still a citizen of this map, you know, and it was under the under the ownership of the original owner, Derek Peterson. He said we needed another town. I said okay, fine. So I just struck out into the middle of nowhere, found this island here, this nice island here, and just started laying out a road system. And once I put down the roads, I'm like, okay, dude, here you go. Here's your town. Have fun. And he paid me like 50,000 credits for it. It was pretty cool. I had a lot of fun putting this in. And we have a little thing here. What is this? This is... I don't know what this is. It's pretty neat. Panel fix? Guess this is panel fix plays. Either that or it's a tunnel? I don't know what this is. Huh. Anyway, yeah. So, it's Wasteland. This is the other cheapest town on the server. You know, come here and see if there's any lots available. No. Wow, they're all sold. That's incredible. Okay. And I can't find the portal. I can't find the portal. It's gone. Oh, there it is. Oh man, that was funny. That's a problem with hiding a little bitty portal in such a big city. And then Peace City, our rank 1, the most expensive. This is our most expensive city. Each of these lots ranges from several $100,000 to several $1 million of in-game cash, and it is like the creme de la creme. This is where everybody wanted to live, until all the lots got bought up and nobody would sell. I don't know. I think there might be some lots open. Oh, apparently not. I don't think all these players play anymore. So one of these days I do have to get around to, opening up all of the abandoned lots. Because, I mean, people, stop playing Minecraft. They'll move on to something else. Whatever. But, that was Peace City. I know I didn't spend a whole lot of time there. Sorry, but I'm getting tired. The recipe room is something that I built with, I believe, Orthorn. Diamonds are not worth 12,000 uses. They're only worth 1536. But I'm not going to change that right now. The custom recipe room. This is the custom recipe room is for recipes that are Peacecraft only. Like we have a recipe where you can take 4 netherrack and put them into the crafting sword in a 2x2, and it becomes 4 nether brick. Because we wanted a way to get nether brick. We didn't just want to have to find fortresses in the nether and then mine it. We wanted tons of it, so we added that recipe. But this is the recipe room. Every recipe, vanilla or otherwise, in the game should be here in the recipe room. So if you forget how to make something, you can come here. Here's all the dyes. This is how to make every single dye in the game. Vanilla. This is how to obtain every color wool. I mean, we've got a room for everything. Food. How you get the food. How you make the bowls. How to make mushroom stew. Sugar from sugarcane. Bread is 3 wheat. This tells you how to make absolutely everything in the game. Cake is 3 buckets of milk, 2 sugar, an egg, and 3 wheat on the bottom. And the other direction, we should have all of the armors and armor recipes. Here's basic recipes for like sticks. Why is there a piece of another brick here? Anyway, sticks, wooden planks, you know, workbench. These are just all of the basic recipes. All of your very simple, basic... What the hell? Why is everything missing? Oh, God. Anyway. But, you know, place to figure out how to make blocks. Any block that can be crafted in the game. Stairs, slabs, snow blocks, clay blocks, your stone cracked or mossy brick. Some of these, I believe, are also may also be Peacecraft only custom recipes. Brick block, you know, sandstone, bookshelf. Yeah, all that good stuff. Tools for your picks and shovels and axes and stuff. Flint and steel, things like that. All the weapons, swords and bows and arrows. And this room is miscellaneous stuff. Ingots, gems and dyes. Painting. Signs. Recipe to make sign. Recipe on how to make a sign using signs. Gotta love it. Ladders. You know, the iron bars, and just all the other odds and ends that don't really fit into one of the other rooms. And that's the recipe room. Moving on. We have one more city to do, and well, no, we've got a couple more cities, but I think I'm going to end it here. So part 4, we will pick up with Terra Aquarium and move on to Crescent Mountain and the 3rd floor, which is Portal Town. Portal Town is player-bought portals to go to wherever they want in the world. So, like, if they have a large building project, like, say they're building a castle, somebody, Roxy Luffer, one of my admins, or moderators, can't remember which level she is anymore. She's building Hyrule Castle out of Legend of Zelda. And I believe she bought a portal out to there. We had other people building their own towns and stuff. And, yeah. So, that is a whirlwind tour of the cities of the old map on Peacecraft. Thank you very much for watching this. I hope you join us on the server. You can join us on the server at peacecraft-mc.com. That is our website and our server IP. And yeah, come in, log on, have fun with us. You know, hang out and sit around, have a chat. You know, stay long enough to get whitelisted and build your own stuff. And hopefully, we'll see you on the server, maybe. Okay. Well, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching my thing. And this is Editedcub, ending Peacecraft Tour Part 3, saying good morning, good evening, or good night. Thank you.